This is LOA Recon with Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we explore the ins and outs of conscious creation to manifest our favorite dreams come true. Let's have some fun together. Welcome and thank you for joining me for another episode. And I'm smiling as I realize how much progress I'm making with this new dog. Every time I sit down to record, we've crossed another milestone. Because guess what? I don't know where Olive is right now. Harvey's not dog sitting. She's not on the other side of the door. I don't know what she was doing. She is allowed unsupervised time in the house. I don't know what she's up to, but I totally trust her. That's how good she's being. Do you remember, it was a couple months ago, I know I talked about this on the podcast. I had to use some really good manifesting skills to come up with a happy ending for her because it was not looking good. It was major, major contrast. And look at us now. It's just amazing. I don't know where Olive is. She's being good in the house with all the cats. So cool. Okay, what I want to talk about today, I like our topic today because I know this time of year, it's easy for us to be really focused on other people, year-end, holiday time, when and where we're going to meet up with our loved ones, what we can bring that everyone can eat, what to get them for presents, the whole routine. So it felt like a really good time to remind us all the importance of putting ourselves at the top of the list of who to be good to, of who to be paying attention to. Because we don't want to end this year with the vibration of, self-sacrifice or compromise or settling. That is not a fabulous tone to set for the new year. Especially when we know that instead of trying to figure out how to make others happy, the best gift we can give anyone is our own happiness. It turns out that's true. I know a lot of us have heard it and probably believe it, but aren't fully practicing it. I say we practice it. I say we be good to ourselves more than we already are. I haven't met anyone yet who doesn't have room for improvement, myself included. So that's why I'm asking you today, what are you getting yourself this year? I hope you've got a great present in mind for yourself. And if you don't already, then let's do that. So, have you given it good thought? Do you have it planned out? Did you decide on your very favorite thing? And I'm not just talking about, your favorite luxury hand lotion or a shopping spree at the bookstore, although hello, those are some of my favorite gifts to give myself. But I'm also talking about the kind of present that no one else can give you. The kind that can only come from you. The kind of present that can change your life. And not like a trick present, not like wrapping up any shoulds and disguising them as gifts, like an intention or a commitment to meditate an hour every day because you think you should, or giving yourself the gift of a 10-pound weight loss. I'm talking about something you really, truly want. And maybe you really do truly want time to meditate or to feel better physically. But I'm asking you, please make sure it's a legit desire. Not a Homer present. I almost gave a Homer present to my guy this year. Homer presents, it's when on The Simpsons when Homer got Marge the bowling ball with his name engraved on it. So my guy who lost over 40 pounds this year and counting, he could use some new clothes. He could really use some clothes that fit. And he's got a legit excuse to get them, but he won't do it because he doesn't care about his clothes the way I do. So I thought, ta-da, this will make a perfect present to take him shopping. But no, that's a Homer present. I know what he wants. He doesn't want clothes. He always wants the same thing. Car parts. He's got 5 cars. 2 of them are classics. His joy is to be working on one of his cars. All of his cars. That's what he loves most, not clothes. So he's getting a torque converter this year. Because that's what he really wanted. Look, I got him what he really wanted. We're good at doing this for others. I know you are too. Let's be that kind of good at doing it for ourselves as well, right? Do you dare? Do you dare put yourself at the top of your holiday shopping list? I mean, if you have joy for it. If you don't have joy for it, that's a gift in itself. Giving yourself the gift of whatever you'd rather. Including, I'd rather skip it. Thank you very much. That counts too. But I bet you can think of something really good if you're willing to. And maybe you already have something fabulous in mind. Maybe there's something you know, but you just haven't given yourself permission, or you haven't seriously considered it or admitted it to yourself. Look, this episode is a suggestion or an invitation. It's a request that you give yourself permission to have what you want. Let's brainstorm a couple of ideas to get that self-gift giving juices flowing. Maybe start off with the question, what would make your next year even better? And remember, it doesn't have to be something tangible. If you're not into buying stuff for the sake of having more stuff, I hear you on that. But that doesn't mean you can't still think of a really good gift for yourself. Maybe it could be something that you don't love doing, that you could have someone else do, or just decide it doesn't need to be done anymore. Like, you know what? Oh my gosh, how brilliant is this? I don't enjoy cooking, so I don't do it. But a client just told me about, she gets together with a bunch of local women. They get together once a week. Everyone brings a dish they're good at making, and they bring multiple servings of it, and they swap with each other. I think that is so fabulous. Maybe the whole world has been doing this, and this is the first time I heard about it, but they make a party of it. So not only do they get meals for the whole week that they just had to make one, just a big one, spread it out, and they get everyone else's. Come on. And they have fun doing it. That just struck me as super brilliant. Or maybe it's something like, I don't know, scooping dog poop. Someone will do that for you. Or you could decide it doesn't need to be done. We're training the dogs. The new dog, yeah, she's trained. Just don't do it on the lawn. Just go a little further out. She picked up on it really quick. I just love that dog. Or oh my gosh. Oh, I thought of one. Washing windows. Okay, so this one is an idea for myself. At least it's a contender for one of my presents to give myself. I usually hire the window washing pros a couple times a year, and then I do it myself in between their visits because, hello, the views up here, it's worth having clean windows. And I don't know. There's something about clean windows. It's the most fabulous thing. So I really, really like it. And this is the first house that I ever had a professional come do the windows, because there are some high ones that I don't do a great job of myself. So anyway, the last time they came, it started raining literally as they drove away. And I posted in my local group saying, hey, y'all can thank me for this current drought relief because I just had the windows done. And I said, if we ever get in serious trouble for water up here, don't worry, I can solve it. I just hire window washers and ta-da, it will rain. And someone replied in there saying that it inevitably rains on her window cleaning schedule. I read that and I thought, what? She has a schedule? You can have those people come out just like clockwork? That had never occurred to me, to have them come out regularly. She doesn't have to phone for it. She doesn't have to book it. They just keep coming on a regular basis. That was a big wow moment for me, to have window cleaners on a schedule. You can hear in my voice, this could be a really good present to give myself, to have clean windows almost all the time without having to do it myself. And I don't mind cleaning my windows, but like I said, it's not as good as when they do it, and they are not that expensive. It is ridiculously affordable, and they're really good at it. I mean, that is a lot of bang for the buck spent on that, for me anyway. Okay, that's one way to come up with a cool gift for yourself, to just ask yourself, what would I love to stop doing? Or what are you not loving that you could replace or swap out with something else? Maybe it's a new cooking knife, or maybe it's a new hairstyle that's easier to work with, or a new shovel that makes shoveling a joy. I have one of those. Oh, what's it called? Oh, I would sure like to tell you what it is so you could find it. Did you know shoveling can be a joy if you have the right shovel? It totally is. I did not know this. When I moved up here, before I got a lot of snow, I started dating a guy, and he knew all the best things. He knew all the best things, including the best shovel. He got me one for Christmas. That might sound, I laughed. I was like, wow, that is, I don't know about this gift. Oh my word. This shovel is amazing. I don't know how to tell you how much joy I have for shoveling with this shovel. Okay, I didn't mind shoveling before, but you get the right shovel, it's joyful. Did you know? Okay. Or maybe it could be something like the gift of taking action on something that's been bugging you, to release a toleration. Maybe it's to start a savings account, even if it's super small, just knowing that it's there, that you're starting. That can be a big vibrational boost there. Or maybe it's putting the pause on a relationship that's been draining the joy from your life. I mean, that could be a place to start, looking for a good gift for yourself, what to stop doing or experiencing in the new year that's just been a drain on your good vibration. But that little comment in the local group about the window washers who come on a regular schedule, that reveals another way to come up with an idea. What is someone else doing or having that's got your attention? Is there anything you find yourself envying someone else for? And is there a way you could give that to yourself too? If I were talking to regular people, that might be a legit question, but because we're conscious creators, it is not a legit question, because the way we can give ourselves anything is just intend it. Intend it. We don't have to figure it out. Just decide it, intend it, allow it. All we got to do is feel some sort of good to let it in. So cool how that works. So, what do you notice someone else having that you wish you had too? I know you want one of my shovels, don't you? Email me. I will tell you the brand. I actually bought another one. I don't mean to be raving about my shovel, but once I realized, oh my word, this is a life-changing shovel, I bought another one so that when this one wore out, I wouldn't have to go without. And guess what? It hasn't worn out. I have 2 amazing shovels. Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of what we envy, oh, boy, did I think of something. So, this is going to sound strange, but I can't tell the long story of this. I'm meeting Dad for lunch. I'm going to tell a short version of this. So there's a catbird video that I watch with the cats. Sometimes I watch it with them because who doesn't love watching the birds? So this guy's out in a wild area and there's a picnic table and he put the seeds down in a camera and he has an amazing variety. Why do I assume it's a he? I don't know. There's an amazing variety of birds that come to eat the seeds. Just a stunning variety. And in the that's not even the best part. The best part for me is, I could almost cry. Oh, this is a big hint of something I could give myself. In the early minutes of this video, you don't have to watch it for very long, before in the background come running 2 dogs, 2 beautiful dogs. I want to say they're like golden retrievers or something. They're big dogs like I would like. 2 big dogs come running by off leash, and behind them comes a woman. I'm so in love with this woman. She looks like she doesn't have a care in the world. Just this look on her face, and no one's there. She's not talking to anyone. She doesn't have a walking partner. She's just with herself and her dog. She doesn't know she's being filmed. The look of bliss on her face. Oh, and she's doing my favorite thing, taking the dogs for an off-leash walk in beautiful country. And she's doing it without a care in the world. Just a beautiful, genuine smile on her face. Look, I go on a lot of dog walks. Some of my walks feel like that, but not all of them, not every time. A lot of times I'm on alert. I didn't bring a Kleenex with me for this episode. I'm just going to put a box in here. That's what has to happen. So I'm often looking for, first of all, make sure Winston doesn't run off. His recall isn't 100%. Also, not everyone appreciates running across off-leash dogs, so I got to keep an eye out for people and leash them up before we pass, because some people are scared of dogs. And also, Harvey doesn't always meet strange dogs very well, so I want to make sure I see them before he does, before he starts some sort of intimidation routine. I think I told you in a recent episode, he's not always a good boy. I still love him dearly. But anyway, sometimes I'm walking, I'm thinking about what I need to be doing next or how long I have for this, and I'm just not fully present to the walk the way that woman was. Oh my gosh. You know what? It kind of reminds me of what I gave myself for my birthday this year. No, Harvey, you're not going anywhere. We're staying here. You're with me, bud. Oh, he says he's going somewhere. Okay, he opened the door by his own self. He was so polite to give me a chance to open it for him. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I gave myself for my birthday this year. Oh, this was a good present. Oh, could you tell I'm still loving it? It's been a little bit, and I'm still loving it. More white space on my calendar. I picked a day of the week, not on the weekend, during the week. I picked a day during the week where I would do nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's the day of nothing. It's the day of whatever I want it to be. It's got some things in the day, but nothing planned. Nothing gets booked there unless sometimes, and I think about it before I say yes, meeting up with the loved one at a particular time. I would like to have a day where I don't have to think about anything. Oh, yeah, that's blissful. No reason to care what time it is. No need to be productive or make the most of it. It can be whatever I want it to be. It was a lovely gift. And you know what? No one else could give that to me. Anyway, I'm just saying sometimes we can get a good idea just by noticing what we like that others are having. If you want a link to that catbird video, email me. Okay. I think it's the most popular one, though. If you just Google catbird videos or bird videos for cats. Okay, anyway. Here's another way to come up with a good present for yourself. What do you love most? If it's easy to give yourself, like hand lotions or new books, do it. But if it feels like something that isn't easy to give yourself, you know what? Here's something that seems like I wouldn't know how to give this to myself. I love finding new trails to walk the dogs on that are close by. I don't want to drive a long ways for it. I love new trails. Or, also new show series to enjoy. You know what? This doesn't seem like that's necessarily something I can make for myself, except that I can. We totally can. All we have to do is set the intention for it and let universe make it for us. Just because we outsourced it, because we're smart enough to delegate it to the ultimate creator who follows our directions. All we got to do is feel a little joy or appreciation or satisfaction or whatever you'll feel when you have it. Just feel a little bit of that first and then hand it off with an instruction for delivery. And watch it happen. It totally will. So I actually did this on the subject of new trails. You know how many new trails keep appearing in this place? I'm positive we're never going to run out of them. We found another one the other day. When I say we, I mean Chad, because he saw someone driving down an unpaved road one day. He got curious about it. And it turns out there's a trailhead down there. You got to drive a little ways, but it isn't that far. It's 15 minutes from my house, and it's amazing. And guess what? There isn't even just one trail from this parking lot. There's at least 4 that I could see in the wintertime. I'll probably even see more when the snow melts. But that it's an unpaved parking lot, that tells me it's probably not getting a lot of traffic. That's my kind of trail. Plus, we crossed a couple bridges, which means there's water there probably during the spring. So I can't wait for the dogs to walk it when we got a little water flowing. Oh, and guess what else Universe delivered when I outsourced it? This one came from, so I'd been playing with Jack Canfield's practice of, we talked about this at GVU in the manifesting or the Tools of the Trade series. Jack Canfield had suggested writing down a different desire on an index card, and he said write down 30 or 40 different desires. Harvey's on the other side of the door. If you can hear someone snuffling to get in, that's him. So it inspired me. I started playing with it. And one of the things I wrote, he says, write them down on a different desire on each card, shoot for 30 to 40, and then flip through the cards every morning and every night. Just spend like 15 seconds on each card, imagining it. That's all. So I was doing that. One of the things I have on one of my cards is fabulous food. It's like amazing meals, delicious treats. And not even 48 hours passed once I started that Chad decided to add a new specialty to his cooking resume, and it is delicious. It's absolutely delicious. He does a vegetarian version for me, and he's got a meat version for him and the dogs. He's made it a couple times now, and it gets better every time. And that's because, guess why? Even better has been my theme for a couple years now. That's another thing you could give yourself, actually. Just stamp a particular vibration on the new year, whatever you'd like it to have. Could be true love, could be good times, maybe exponential growth or luxurious living, whatever you want. You just declare it and you activate the vibration here and there a little bit. Just notice and celebrate where it is already or imagine what it will feel like, just to make sure you're a cooperative component to receiving it. Because you can't be in opposite mode and think universe is going to be able to cram it into your world. It can't. You've got to be in the vibrational vicinity of it in order for it to arrive. But you can just claim a vibration you'd like and let universe figure out how to make it so for you. And Even Better has been so fun for me to play with that I keep reusing it each year. I haven't decided yet for 2023, but I wouldn't be surprised if I keep that one going. Okay, hopefully that gets your creative juices flowing a little bit about how you might give yourself a wonderful present that no one else could give you, but I do have a couple of other suggestions. Have you heard me talk before about soulattunement.org? Oh, something magic going on there. It's free downloads for some strange meditation. I do not understand what is happening with it, but something magical. If you're a GVU member, we have a thread where people are reporting different amazing experiences from listening to it. soulattunement.org. Okay, that's one idea for a gift. You could give that to yourself or even share it with someone else. Or another thing, maybe for your personal development, how about a good law of attraction coach? I'm referring fellow creators to Amy Schlurb, the aligned actor. You can find her online at thealignedactor.com. She specializes in working with actors, but she knows law of attraction through and through. I only do private sessions with Master Circle members and GVU members in the new year. If you sign up for the annual membership now, though, you can still get a complimentary coach session with your annual membership with me. Although I think I got to stop offering that in the new year. So if you want that, do it before this year ends. But yeah, Amy Schlurb, thealignedactor.com. I really like what she's up to. She teaches a couple of different courses for us at GVU too. Okay, if you're in the mood for a good book, I got some suggestions. This is fiction, fantasy fiction. I really like it. Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. If you like a dark magic story, it won't be for everyone, but it's kind of like a dark version of Harry Potter, except better. Okay, I never read the Harry Potter series, really. Okay, I never read a Harry Potter book. I watched some movies. I liked it enough. Oh, Deadly Education by Naomi? Oh, so good. It's fiction. Nonfiction. Oh my gosh, this is the poetry of our creative powers. No one likes this book as much as I do. But I love it so much I can't help but tell you about The Quantum Revelation by Paul Levy. We reviewed it at Good Vibe University. If you're a member, you remember me raving about this. Look, when I read it, I said, I'm afraid I will not read another nonfiction book I like better than this one. So far, that is still true. It's still true. I manifest amazing books, but nothing I like better than that. It was amazing. Okay, there's another one. I haven't actually finished this. A client recommended it. Conscious Uncoupling. If you want a fabulous breakup in the new year, hello. Again, I'm not done yet, but it's amazing already. Hey, here's another good. This one's a free book. It's an ebook. It's one of mine. IdentifyCoreValues.com. I'm pretty sure that's the URL, where I have a little ebook to help you identify your core values and give you inspiration for why to live them. In fact, that might actually be the best present any of us could give ourselves. Giving ourselves the experience of one of our neglected values, or to pick one that we'd like to have more of and just set an intention for more of that in our lives. If you don't already know what your core values are, IdentifyCoreValues.com, free download with your email address. Pretty sure that one still works. Yeah, wow. Core values. I got goosebumps. The thought of playing with those. Hey, hello, maybe what you want to do in this new year is write a book. If that's the case, NikkiStarcatShields.com. She's an LOA savvy book midwife. Come on. There couldn't be, Nikki does a lot of cool stuff, but including help people bring their books into creation. In fact, Nikki and Brent They are super cool faculty members at Good Vibe University. They do a lot of fun stuff. You know what? You can also give yourself the gift of joining fellow creators at the Manifesting Party at Good Vibe University. We have monthly and annual membership plans that make it really easy to take advantage of a chance to raise your manifesting game. In fact, if you need a gift idea for a loved one, you can give them a gift membership at GVU for a couple of months that doesn't renew or recur. So it's just a one-time enrollment, and that will end automatically when their time is up. It's a no muss, no fuss, and a ton of life-changing material at their fingertips. That could be cool. That's a new thing for me to make the gift membership available. So that's by request. You are welcome, everyone. Okay, but what I really want you to be thinking about is what to give yourself this year. Although that could also, you could give yourself the gift membership too. If you hate renewing subscriptions, maybe that's the way to go. Oh, P.S. Big shout out to all our new members who joined us this month. I'm so happy to be playing with all of you. Thanks for giving me the pleasure of co-creating with you. Okay, hear this above all else, please. You are worthy of treating yourself really well, not just during the holiday season or for your birthday, but every day. And when you do that, you set a really good standard for universe and the rest of the world to follow. Because the world can only be as good to you as you are to yourself, so it's worth treating yourself well. In fact, Receiving Skills, it's one of the most popular courses at GVU. I've got 2 of them there. There's also the Ultimate Receiving Challenge. For those who aren't members, ultimatereceivingchallenge.com. That's a good way to get started too. And if you are a member, that Ultimate Receiving Challenge, the videos are listed in the archives as well. Because receiving is an important skill to have as a conscious creator. So please exercise that skill this holiday season by treating yourself well in whatever ways you feel most inspired. Okay, hopefully that gives you some good ideas and strong inspiration as to why it's worth gifting yourself something spectacular this year and every chance, every occasion, every excuse to be good to yourself. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and happy manifesting.